Welcome to the Safely Controlled Podcast, the show where we think we know what we're talking about, but we're still deeply confused.
That's right, those mysterious, spooky, and sometimes downright ridiculous anomalies that the SCP Foundation works so hard to keep under control.
How do they control them? Why do they control them? Honestly, we're still figuring that out. But hey, we got dice, and that's all we need to choose which SCP we're probably going to mispronounce today.
From homicidal rubber ducks to existentially horrifying vending machines, we're here to explain them to you. Mostly.
So buckle up and suspend your disbelief, and prepare to be entertained by two people pretending they know what's going on. I have nothing planned.
You mean for coffee talk?
No, for like an SCP, so I guess I'm rolling. No, I'm not. I'll hit the random button.
All right.
Because I don't want to get up.
You don't want to get up?
I would have to get up and go. I don't know if you noticed, but like I switched those two positions around.
Oh, yeah, why?
My neck's still like really fucked up.
Oh.
And I was sitting there editing something to where I was basically reaching across my body with my left arm. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure this is one of the reasons why my shit hurts. Like, it's like a pain that's coming down from my neck.
Like a repetitive strain injury? Like from doing it over and over? Like,
yeah.
Like
bad
an
posture.
like an ergonomic thing.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, for like the past month, it seems like it's at the bottom of my neck, in my like shoulders though as well.
Well, good for you for trying to switch it up. Thinking about it. I mean, that's a good realization.
I want to get a new fucking chair again, because the chair that I bought fell apart to shit or whatever. But Anna
look at your fucking weight.
I am also fat as fuck.
No, big. I didn't mean fat. I mean, you are fat, but you're a big dude. You know what I mean?
I
so I'm
thought
just
that's
saying.
where you were going. Like,
No,
you are fat.
You're like for yours. You're a big man. You know what I mean? You're not like a average guy you see on the street. You're bigger than the average guy, just in general height and all that. So beard alone. You know what I mean?
Average weight, average beard weight. In
well,
my family?
Well, yeah, probably.
Anthony's beard?
Yeah, oh my God, Anthony's beard is bigger than Anthony's head.
Did I have this thought with you or Anna?
About?
If we were to play the Oregon Trail again, we might have a fourth.
Nuh-uh. We'll have like the actual cricket to our team.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if anybody's rickety cricket, it's Scott.
Oh, no. Oh, I can't wait.
Because he was, they were here like not too long ago. Actually, they were at Kelly's for the Steeler game recently. Okay. Yeah, we were all talking, and he said, I would love to get in on that. And I was like, okay. Now I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah.
Do you still pay for YouTube?
Yeah.
TV?
Yeah.
How much is it a month?
I don't know. It automatically comes out, but I think it's like almost $90 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I had that, and Red Zone was a part of it for NFL Network and shit, that was like $70, $80 included. Like, and then it went like, I think it started at $70, $75 with Red Zone, and then it became like $85, and then once it was like $90 to $100, I was like, I'm just gonna watch this shit for free.
Yeah. Well, why pay for it?
Yeah, like somebody broke it down too. It's like if you pay for every subscription to watch the entire NFL season, over $1,000.
That's crazy.
I think it's a part of it was that NFL ticket. I don't know if the Sunday ticket. I don't know if you know what that is, where you can watch literally any game. Yeah, at any point in time. That exists just on the internet. People stream everything for fucking like any like fight, like a UFC fight or a boxing match, or even wrestling. If you don't want to pay for whatever the subscription is, you can find that shit on the internet. No, everybody streams that shit.
Yeah, but it's like usually it's hard to find, and there's a process to it. But yeah, you can find it.
It's very accessible.
It is, more than people think.
Yeah.
But you just have to have the know-it-all.
But also, it's literally just TV in general is very accessible just to watch for free on the internet.
Oh, I mean, people promote their stations or channels by putting clips of their shows on
Have you ever seen the other one where the dude sat there at a fucking face cam and was doing this with a controller while watching a UFC fight? He was streaming the fight that was happening live.
Oh, and he was acting
doing
like
this.
so he didn't get caught.
And he didn't.
He didn't because of that.
Yeah.
Was it an algorithm?
Genius.
Was it a person watching, or was it an algorithm that was looking for it?
That's a good question. I'm assuming. That's a fucking good question because.
I mean, if that's one way to get around it, that's brilliant.
It's definitely. It can't be it can't be an algorithm if you're trying like
algorithm AI or whatever you want to call it.
No, I was gonna get at if you're in like somebody in person, like if you're illegally showing a premium live event like a boxing match or a UFC fight publicly,
wrestling
in a restaurant or a bar like that.
Well, you have to pay for this seat.
Yeah, we know a guy.
Yeah, we know a guy. Well, you know a guy. I don't really know the guy.
Well, he didn't do his thing, and then he got fined for it.
We'll tell the audience.
And some local restaurant owner ended up getting sued by the UFC for showing fights that he didn't have the license to.
Yeah.
You know, that's just a proven thing where I think that they have people that go around and check. Like, if you're advertising the fights and shit like that, they're going to go and make sure that you have the license to show the fight or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it, you said per seat?
Yeah, I think, and this is just,
if
it's the same way, I'm not sure if the laws change. Who knows anymore? But at the time, whenever you had a commercial business and you had, they went by how many seats were in the public viewing area, and they charged you by the seat.
Right.
Not standing room only. Plus, I think they use the maximum occupancy as well.
And that's our former employer. He said that it was like $200 per seat.
Right.
And not just his bar, the entire place.
Even the area
and that was for like
see the TV.
And that was for like a Mike Tyson fight a long time ago, and he didn't go for it.
Well, of course.
And I would like imagine like what he would have to pay now. It's probably way more than
I'm
it was
sure.
like $200 a fucking seat.
$200 a seat. He'd never pay that.
No.
He wouldn't pay
why
$1.
would he?
He would pay $1 a seat, knowing him.
I don't understand why. But I guess I want to, but I get also who the fuck cares? You can all those premium events that are supposed to be paid for through a subscription or shit like that. But the NFL, like you can get perfect cable. I guess it's just because it's on cable.
I don't know.
The network itself, like you can CBS, it's all CBS. NFL network has their own thing.
Oh.
Fox, ABC, and ESPN are the same thing.
I thought that only like one person was allowed to show like this game will be on ABC this week and it'll be on NBC that week and this. You know what I mean? I thought it went like that too.
So Prime is Thursday Night Football.
Okay.
Sunday Night Football is NBC.
Okay.
Monday Night Football is ABC, ESPN.
So CBS never gets to show.
CBS is Sunday day, and so is Fox.
So everybody probably like bids to the NFL to try to get certain days and stuff like that.
And this is the other thing we were talking about. You brought up a really good. I don't know how you get the schedule you want though. I don't know how that honestly
I don't know if
works.
it's is it assigned automatically by the NFL?
Yes.
So then the NFL, I'm sure they have to work deals with the networks.
They also flex games anyway too. Like certain storylines may happen or whatever. Towards the end of the season, they leave the times open. So they know what game they actually want to put in prime time, so it's broadcast on the entire
it's kind of
network.
Reserved.
There you go. Right.
Yeah. It's
For,
like a reserve.
For the better matchup.
Yeah.
If it may have playoff implications.
Makes sense. Right. Oh yeah, you're going to want a broadcast who's going to have a higher rating. Absolutely.
Fuck it. We're going to the ninth world.
Okay.
I didn't have a plan. We tried something that didn't work, so we're back on the ninth world hub. Okay, so the last thing that we did that was a part of the set of 9 was the Gamers Against Weed, the PDF programmable cognito hazards.
Yes.
So the very next thing, the next couple of things that are coming out of this, this might actually be something that we've never done before. If you want to do this, the next couple of entries, I don't know, I can't remember what we discussed because these aren't SCP files.
Okay.
These are all like...
It's all by the same author.
Yeah, it's all by the same guy, but these are just like tales.
Oh,
these are more like story-driven stuff. And then that's the next SCP that's in line is 7233.
I think we should do the next SCP that's in line. And then once we're done with the 9, I think we should do something like revisit our favorite portions and go like on a side quest of it.
Or the way to think about it this way too is the first tale is this one, which we never read. I think this is an interview.
Okay.
That's what that says. What is this?
I don't know. It's an actual SCP. Oh, this one looks very interesting.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know, but I'm very, very intrigued.
I don't know how...
It says side story.
Oh, yeah, it does say side story. Okay. But it's also another SCP. It's just not a part of the set of 9.
But it's a side... Somehow it's connected.
I was like, whoa, we skipped something?
Yeah, but that page that it was on
right.
looked really cool for some reason. It's probably this. Mm-hmm. Well, which ones did we do and which ones did we not do?
We did Izamani's Grimoire.
That was part 1.
The book that you read and then it made you have a heart attack if you were a pig.
We did that one.
This is the weapons manual.
Yep.
This is the designer Drugs Not Rugs.
Okay.
That's
a side story.
This is the PDF.
There we go.
That's 4. The last thing that we read.
So let's go to there.
Part 5.
That's what we should do.
Okay. And this is part 6. This is part 7.
Yeah, go to part 5.
So we have to go to part 5. Now, part 5 is a tale, not an SCP. This is from Site 78. This is technically part 5 of this thing. Yeah, part 5. Yeah, it's labeled Revelations of the Author. And it is what seems to be just this story that is happening between researcher Johnston and Chudley. Would you destroy it?
The pair had been sitting in the administration's waiting room for a meeting with the Site Director Richter, and needless to say, Chudley was bored.
Destroy what?
Chudley responded.
That flash drive you keep fiddling with.
Chudley looked down at his hand at the 64-gigabyte flash drive that contained SCP-5938. He'd gone so absent-minded he forgot he had it with him.
That would be against the Foundation's creed, Johnston. Come on. When have you ever followed a rule?
Johnston said playfully. Chudley smiled.
Yeah, if it were up to me, I'd smash this thing into 1,000,000 pieces. That way, no one could achieve paradise like the author of the set once. Honestly, it would be my luck that these things are 1,000% fucking invincible. I'm surprised you didn't touch 6419 after everything that had gone down. No one would have blamed you. Well, I was too busy being flashbanged by a certain individual. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Johnston started to chuckle and Chudley too began to laugh, his nerves easing ever so slightly.
But more importantly, why are you so nervous? Because we're about to go talk to Richter, and if you haven't noticed, she hates me.
Chudley scoffed.
She doesn't hate you, she just wants you to be working toward your potential. But no matter what I do, she still treats me like a child.
A wave of slight anger filled Chudley's tone.
I'm pretty sure she does everything in her power to stick me with the bottom tier assignments. She's hard on all of us, man. Not to mention, it's not like you make it easier on her. Weren't you the one that accidentally deleted 6419 and then made Quinn rewrite the whole thing? I plead the fifth. Researchers Johnston and Chudley, Director Richter will see you now.
Richter's secretary said from her desk. The door buzzed to allow them back into the admin offices.
You escaped prosecution this time,
Johnston said as they both stood up. Chudley put the flash drive back in his pocket.
Showtime, let's go.
They both walked through the door and back to room 101, Richter's office. Inside, the always sharply dressed Richter was wearing a black suit, her red curls hanging down to her shoulders, and a pair of thick-rimmed black glasses sat firmly on her freckled face. She looked up at the two of them from a file she's reading and asked,
You two had a proposal for me? Yes, ma'am.
Johnston said as she and Chudley took their seats.
We would like to put in a formal request to do a cross-test between 6419, 6952, and 5938. The purpose of this would be to test the authenticity of 5938 as a genuine member of the set of 9.
Richter stared at the two of them for a few moments before letting out a long sigh.
Chudley put you up to this, didn't he? Oh, come on. Why do you always assume it was me? Because this idea is crazy. Not to mention both of you know the rules. No cross-testing, especially with the set of 9. Why? I don't know why, but...
Richter has a country accent?
No, to me that's a fucking Southern black woman.
Oh, I didn't get that vibe.
Because it's a crazy idea. Not to mention both know the rules of cross-testing, especially with the set of 9. Lyric, that's, yep.
That's what you see in your head?
That's what she sounds like now.
Okay.
Sorry. I wasn't put up to anything. Both of us agreed that this was a necessary step for the recontainment of the rest of the set. Not only do we not have any clues, but we're not even sure if 5938 is a part of the set of 9. It could just be a cheap imitation made by Peppa's Pig or, what is it, 6940. I'm more of aware of 6940's anomalous trickery. We're trying to figure out whether or not the finished branch needs to be renamed or not.
Richter rolled her eyes, remembering the tense manhunt from last year involving SCP-4230.
Which is why he can trick the world into thinking an entire country exists, and surely he's capable of making a counterfeit set of 9. I just don't know. Are there really no other leads?
Johnston shook her head.
The Sepulchrum don't seem to have any idea where the 9th book in the set is. We gotten some intel about a book-related anomaly in Poland, but we don't have a definitive location. And while the Sepulchrum claim the books will do something upon putting them together, we don't have all of them, so whatever portal is supposed to open shouldn't, we hope.
Chudley said.
If you can even trust their word.
Richter tapped her finger on the desk, deep in thought.
We can't, but it's worth a shot, right? For the betterment of humanity?
Chudley tried to appeal to Richter's good side.
For the betterment of humanity.
Richter chuckled slightly.
I guess I do owe one of you for getting us out of the Jorts mess. You do?
Chudley said in disbelief.
Contrary to the popular belief, Gregory, you do good work for this foundation. Otherwise, you'd be doing agronomic abatement in Site 43's worst jobs rather than here. I've heard it's at least more scenic than Chugwater, Wyoming.
Johnston added.
I can't argue with that. Chugwater sucks.
Greg shrugged.
Getting the topic back on hand. I trust that you will follow proper protocol, but I'm still a bit hesitant about this whole thing. Over the past few months, I've been manipulated by 2 anomalies thus far. I just don't want anything else to go wrong. You won't regret it. I know how dangerous it all sounds, but we're confident that we can do this.
Johnston replied. Richter sighed.
Then a proposal accepted. Hopefully, you can glean some new information on just what these things are meant to be used for. So I know the fact that, like, going back to, I'm trying to remember the one scene that was a bunch of people exchanging, like, books and shit. Mm-hmm. And I think it was a part of the the weapons manual, 6952.
Okay. Yeah.
Because this whole thing, the 05 council meeting, this is kind of giving off the same vibes as this. But this is not just, this is 05 council, high table. This is where I get a little bit lost in the universe here.
Okay.
Is not knowing where the 05 council stands and where the high table stands and what they have anything to do with the SCP Foundation.
I think we're getting bits and pieces of information, but not enough to put things together.
Oh no, I'm sure that we're just not getting the right information, right?
Maybe. Or
maybe, we're skipping over some crucial...
Or it's intentionally in the books so that we have to, eventually we'll figure out, we'll get enough information to figure it out.
But obviously, these same people, like Leah Richter, Maria Johnson, and Greg Chudley, have been mentioned.
Oh yeah,
plenty of
this
times.
Whole
so
ordeal.
I'm actually quite familiar with at least what they're doing, being Site Director, Researcher Head, and then I guess Greg is just a fucking normal research person.
Yeah, and
he doesn't necessarily have a level. He probably has at least some sort of clearance to be working on whatever he's working on, but. Well, actually, no. They who was the guy that had the killer book? Because I don't remember the fuck. Wasn't that Maria Johnston's like husband or something? Or not Johnston's husband, Richter's husband.
Oh, maybe.
Todd Jackson. No, never mind. So
no,
Maria Johnson would have taken over after
Jackson and Johnson. Close.
Because I'm pretty sure
not
that
there.
he's the one that he's no longer with us.
Correct.
But anyway, trying to just make a little bit of sense out of what the fuck we're reading.
Did that help you? Because it didn't help me.
Oh, well, let's try to go back and think about it is what I'm getting at.
Right.
Getting all the other SCPs together and trying to see if the PDF, the flash drive that's on the PDF that's on the flash drive, to see if it's an actual genuine set of 9, because apparently when you get them all together, something that of a portal or something opens up, and whoever is the original author of the set of 9, some of them still don't believe that the flash drive or the PDF is an actual genuine part of the set.
Right.
I would assume that all of this bullshit obviously isn't public knowledge. None of this is public knowledge. Nobody fucking knows that this fucking bullshit exists. And it's, to me, that whole conversation was them basically saying, look, it's time that we actually fucking test this out, because none of us are too sure. And if we're correct on the assumption that it is a genuine piece of the set, then we have to mark it down, file it completely differently, rerun all this bullshit to where that we are. It would change its actual SCP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The actual containment procedures.
Yeah, I understand. A day later, Chudley and Johnston walked into the testing area with the members of MTF Sigma 27 coming in behind them. Chudley is carrying SCP-6419 in its protective case. Johnston had SCP-6952 in one hand and a drone case in the other.
Oh.
Drone case?
6419 is...
No.
6419 is the death book.
Okay, and 6952...
In a drone case, they're going to fly that book over there.
Oh.
Because they can't look into it.
Right. They sat them down on the round table in the middle of the empty room as Sigma 27s took their place along the wall, standing guard in case of an emergency. Chudley shared a slightly nervous glance with Johnston.
I shouldn't have to remind you, but whatever happens, do not look at the Grimoire's pages.
Johnston looked at him reassuringly.
I know, Chudley. That's why we have the drone. Go start the camera.
Chudley nodded, removing the flash drive containing SCP-5938 from his pocket and setting it down on the table before he went over to start the camera.
Ready? As I'll ever be.
He started up the camera and walked back to the table, looking into the lens with Johnston.
Stating my name for the record, Greg Chudley, head of Site 78's Department of Mundane Artifacts and Unidentified Data Evaluation. I forgot that's what his position was.
Okay.
I am joined today by the head of Parabiological Sciences, as well as our Arms and Equipment Department, Maria Johnston. Thank you, Chudley. For the purpose of today's set, we will be attempting to verify the status of SCP-5938 as a genuine article of the set of 9.
Johnston and Chudley circled around the table, each of them pulling out their ID cards to unlock the cases to their respective books of the set of 9. After removing...
That's crazy that you actually have to...
Swipe.
You fucking...
That's
the case,
dope.
Yeah, like, because it's probably a level 4 fucking clearance or whatever the shit that you need.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
After removing SCP-6952, researcher Johnston then picks up the drone's controller and uses the drone to set 6419 onto the table. As soon as the 3 books were read out, they began to glow with varying colors. 6419 was black, 6952 was blue, and 5938 was purple. The books then rose into the air, pages flipping open as a holographic projection appears over SCP-5938. Johnston and Chudley had accounted for SCP-6419's movement, and the book was facing away from them, sparing them from being exposed to its effect. A shape begins to form above them out of growing light. 10 circles with a book each, lines connecting each of them. Both of them felt a gust of air enter the room and shook their loose lab coats all about. The strange wind was clearly anomalous in nature, perhaps a side effect of the magic on display.
I think that settles it. Can you use the drone to see what pages they open to? Just 1 second.
Johnston directed the drone over to SCP-6419 and began to read from the visual feed being displayed on the top of the controller. Johnston cleared her throat before moving the drone over to 6952.
Insufficient quantity of books gathered. Please provide all 9 books of the set to forge the ultimate weapon.
Well, The hell? The ultimate weapon?
I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
why.
Yeah.
It's kind of like.
Is it kind of like the
Infinity
5 rings?
Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Fucking the stones. Yeah.
Oh, now we have to see when this was written and who copied who. Right? Finally, she read from SCP-5938.
My creator has requested that I show the image of paradise, but this is impossible without the remaining books in the set. They each have an entry that can be unlocked once all of them are brought together, but for what purpose? To create paradise, perhaps? No, that can't be right. The Sepulchrum's text said that it would be a doorway. Maybe all of the churches are filled. That's the doorway. What if the pages are describing it as just extra for the user to take in their new paradise?
Chudley suggested. As the two of them are discussing the potential implications of this discovery, a snake proceeds to manifest from the pages of 6419 and fall to the ground.
What the fuck?
Right? It slithers towards them and then transfigures into the shape of a human woman. The woman is wearing a dress fashioned from old leather, incredibly tattered like a relic from long ago. Her hair is long and unkempt, reaching nearly to the floor. Her body movements are unnatural and jerky. One of her eyes is covered with a black eye patch. She reaches upward and 6419 comes to her hand and she begins reading from it. Jesus Christ.
That was so dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That was such a cool image in my head.
Yeah, it kept changing.
Oh my god.
Then when you throw the eye patch on that shit.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right?
It's been so long as an army. I hope they've treated you well, or not. You haven't had any good stories in quite a while. Once you took 1,000 souls from the living world in every day. Giving you a fraction of that.
Her voice is detached and ethereal. The gaze in her remaining eye felt empty and critical of all the same. Neither scientist flinches at the appearance of the woman, both of them not wanting to project any sign of fear. Chudley spoke first.
If you were expecting us to feed that thing bodies, you came 10 years late.
The woman ignored Chudley's sarcastic comment, her head jerking to the right to look at Johnston and then shambling forward towards her.
Researcher Maria Megan Johnston, Masters of Parabology and Engineering. Touched by Hephaestus, you give off a serious exterior, but secretly you're still trying to make up for her death.
Johnston's demeanor appears to break. Her tone is pointed and curt.
Don't bring her up. She has nothing to do with this.
Chudley didn't remember Johnston mentioning a death close to home, although there still is a lot he didn't know about her. The woman then moved over to researcher Chudley.
Researcher Greg J. Chudley, bachelor's degree in paraphysics. Highly skilled, highly talented. He used humor to cope with his horrible things that he has to deal with and the fact that he is alone. You've been touched by is an army and now Seshat.
A pit as deep as the Marianas had been growing in Chudley's stomach. He knew exactly who this was. He clears his throat.
Are you the author of this set of 9?
I've gone by many names, the one assigned at birth, the one given by the snakes, the Naja. Cora is what I'm called now. I am the one you seek.
How do you know our names?
Johnston asked.
The Naja sees everything. From the ravens feasting on the wolves to the creatures that stalk the night. Maybe things were lost in their quest for knowledge. To seek out the gods and take everything that they had offered. 9 tombs were made. Was it 10? Their power may be infinite, but their hunger for more stories.
10 books? What do you mean 10?
Chudley stopped as he felt Cora's finger press against his head. He felt a force worming his way down through his brain. He was afraid that if he pushed against her, she would scramble his psyche, and so he remained still. He saw the mobile task force on the sides of the room raising their weapons and motioned them to stand down. He got the feeling that there was nothing they could do anyways. This woman claimed to have the power of the gods themselves. What were they to her?
Don't speak. Your questions are laid bare. Everyone is an open book to me, a question for you too. Who are the ones who walk down the path led by the storyteller to the inevitable conclusion?
Easy.
Chudley scoffed.
Protagonists.
Cora nods their head.
There are many stories interwoven into the tale of my set. You two are the center of the crosslinks. The outcome are not set in stone. I merely am the instigator, not the writer. These stories began with the hands of the serpent. They do not see things as I do.
And what do you see? What is the end of your tale? Where are the other 6?
6, 7, 6, 7. There are 9 and 9, but the math works in strange ways. 10 and still 9. My books glisten like stars in the moonlight. Across vast distance in time, past, present, and future, they can be everywhere, even as far as the Tezran 2 cluster.
10 and still 9? Did you hit your head on the way down?
Researcher Chudley is resourceful as he is witty. If he does not locate the others, it would spell doom for all.
Cora takes her hand off of Chudley's head and moves over to Johnston and does the same to her. Johnston's face tenses up as she attempts to fight against Cora burrowing into her brain, which only causes her pain.
Chudley's queries have been answered. It's your turn. Apprentice Samurai. What are you curious about, I wonder? What have you seen to have the answers to Hephaestus' toys? As you make new toys, you fix broken ones. The Amazon left behind the crows, the child eater.
Enough! You think you could just scare me by bringing up aloe vera, Thalastris, and Mary? Well, screw you!
Your companion knew better to resist. You, on the other hand, refuse to accept your true nature. You're just like me. Others would have shunned the power I give, but you look for my power and use it for greater good than when your foundation would have no doubt used it for less than moral purposes.
Johnston let out a pained scream.
You're nothing alike! You think you were doing a world a favor? These books have done nothing but cause chaos and death.
My child, I've merely ushered the world into a more anomalous age.
A smile crept over her still expression.
I pose another question. In the shadows of the author, the thief seeks to copy their success. He cannot get there by himself, and thus...
Still under extreme duress, Johnston replied.
He plagiarizes.
This is why you're the smarter of the pair. Maybe you do have the answers. The one who cannot capitalize was just the start. I see a media company at the end of a better tomorrow. A restaurateur trying to please everyone. A toy maker who is more deadly than fun. The thieves in the night multiply as quickly as bacteria. My books would never be compatible with them, but they are facsimiles of the real thing. No true knowledge, only greed.
Haha! You've harnessed the power of a god and plagiarism still gets to you? Researcher Doodles was right. You're like every other artist trying to push your work into the world. Why don't you make yourself useful and tell me what happens when all of the books are collected? I've been told by the sepulchrum that the answer is purgatory, but that isn't it, is it?
You are correct again, Johnston. The path cannot be revealed by those who walk it until all 9 books are assembled, and at the end of the path is made clear. I know you feel nothing but anger now, but when you reach the conclusion, you will see as I do.
I would be so pissed if I was either one of these people and she kept fucking going back and forth. 9, 10?
Yeah, like, come on.
9.
Like, you don't
10.
know?
Like you full of shit bitch. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
Which one is it?
Could be in a douche.
Like, you fucking tease.
Yeah, right.
How many bodies do we have to go through to get there? You claim to be enlightened, but you can't even enact your own plan. You have to rely on us to do it for you. The books need usage, don't they? Otherwise, you would have brought us to paradise long ago.
The road to paradise is not a peaceful one. You've proven that you're a very bit of a hero as Mary imagined you to be. This is a perfect moment to close out the first act. The major players have cast their dice. The results are revealed. Now all the players will move into their newfound gains for what comes next.
She removed her hand and takes a few steps back. Cora suddenly bursts into a hail of snakes as the remaining books splatter to the floor. The shaken Johnston looks out at a zoned-out Chudley.
Why didn't you tell the mobile task force to fire? Why did you order them to stand down?
Chudley snapped out of his stupor, still processing everything that just happened.
Why didn't I tell them to fire on the woman with her finger in your brain? I don't know. Maybe because I don't want you to die, Johnston. We had her. We could have...
That's him.
I don't want to ignore the fact that she suddenly burst into a hail of snakes.
Well, yeah.
But it's
I mean, it's
also
poetic.
fantastic.
That's kind of what like follows it.
I love that.
Yeah.
There's nothing we could have done. With her power, I didn't want to risk a bloodbath trying to get security.
Johnston turned to one of the members of Sigma 27, who had come over to put the anomalies back into containment.
Corporal, why didn't the alarm trigger? Omega 45 is to be deployed whenever there is an anomalous manifestation on site. Ma'am?
One of the troopers with the drone controller in his hands.
We just got word that the camera feed in this room went black for the entire time we were in here. Nobody knew what was going on. Speaking of which, who is Mary?
Johnson perked up at the sound of the name.
It's none of your business. Well, they seem important. I mean, you literally named a grenade the Bouncing Mary. Oh shit. That's in the... Yep.
Yeah.
I assumed it was named after you, but it looks like that's not the case. Chudley, for once, drop it.
Johnson began to walk away from Chudley and the mobile task force toward the exit of the testing chamber. Chudley wanted to call out Johnson, but decided it was for the best to leave her alone.
Get these back to their respective departments. I need to speak to Director Richter. She'll want to know what happened here.
Chudley hurried from the parking lot of Site 78 with 2 Mountain Dew Kickstarts in his hand. The energy drinks happened to be his favorite, and with his rushed morning, he'd need them. He had scrambled to get to the facility after the bulletin had gone out, along with a summons to see Director Richter. Every employee at the Foundation received the following in their email.
So, it's safe to say that experiment was kind of like... It worked, but I guess it didn't work the right way. They found the author, and she's a psycho snake bitch.
Woman. Yeah. Snake
Medusa.
Yes.
But without the stone.
Stone turning into stone.
Mm.
Just a snake bitch. The following notice has been disseminated to every known network within the SCPIP.net database. Attention to all staff. As of May 2022, the Overseer Council has been made aware of the identity of the author of the anomalous book termed The Set of Nine. The individual known by the moniker of Cora has been designated as Person of Interest 9009. 9009 is believed to be a powerful thaumaturge and an ex-member of the Serpent's Hand. 909 has been designated a high-priority target and is to be apprehended alive if possible. All Foundation sites are to cooperate with Site 78 if asked to assist in the capture and containment of the Set of Nine. In addition, Foundation personnel are to be aware that anarchists... I've never seen that word before. Oh, instead of maybe anarchists. Anyway, anti-artists. In addition, Foundation personnel are to be aware that ant-artists are flooding the anomalous market with copycat anomalies that resemble the Set of Nine. Agents are to monitor groups of interest for communications regarding the Set of Nine and its copycats. Any important intelligence is to be forwarded to the Set of Nine Task Force at Site 78. We thank you for your cooperation and understanding.
The O5 Council is the Overseer Council.
Okay.
The Overseer Council was more than likely some top-notch shit from inside the Foundation.
Right. Got it.
Makes sense, player.
Makes so much sense now.
Ugh, God damn it.
Chudley couldn't believe his eyes. The O5 Council was real. He had thought they were a myth to scare the junior researchers. He saw Johnson approaching the doors and picked up his pace to get up to her.
Is it true?
He asked.
The O5 Council exists?
Johnson nodded, looking better than she did a few days ago.
I found out when I made level 4.
She pointed to the drinks in his hands.
Kickstart me. Sure thing. I figured you'd need one. Pineapple, mango, or orange? Orange.
Chudley tossed Johnson her orange kickstart, and the two cracked them open with a loud pop and took a swig before heading inside. A little crumb of normalcy before they dived headfirst into the craziness of their jobs. The pair entered the sliding glass doors to Site 78 and got checked in at security before heading straight to the administration department.
In the bulletin, they mentioned the Set of Nine task force. Is that supposed to be headed by me? I assume so. Who else would they pick? Me? You've got me beat 3-1 in the book department.
Johnson stopped and put her fist against her head, clenching her teeth.
You all right? Fine. Just a migraine. Need more kickstart.
She took a sip as the pair continued into the waiting room. The secretary immediately buzzed them, and before they knew it, they were back in Richter's office.
Ah, you're here. Thank you both for being punctual.
Richter slid Chudley a new ID.
For your efforts in uncovering the identity of the author of the Set of Nine, I now feel comfortable awarding you with level 4 clearance.
Chudley picked up his new ID, eyes locked on the red 4 in the bottom right corner.
You can count on me. I won't let you down. Let's hope so. As a level 4 researcher, you'll have access to the basement sublevels where our arms and equipment department lies, along with intelligence and the Omega 45 barracks. With Johnston's permission, you will even be able to send them on missions. I've heard rumors of their exploits. I'll be looking forward to meeting them.
Chudley nodded.
In addition, if you check the SCP database in SYTYCFanon, you will have access to more SCP files than you did before. As well, you will be able to enter a few up-and-coming departments, such as astrophysics and aeronautics. New departments? We're expanding? Indeed, the O5 Council has sent us a tremendous amount of money for expansions and R&D.
Richter adjusted her glasses.
Department for Folkloristics, Cryptozoology, and Thaumathology are just the iceberg of what else we'll be adding.
I knew she was ambitious, but that's a tall order. Maybe she's taking inspiration from her old stomping ground of Site 43, Chudley mused.
I'll be looking forward to the new hires, but mainly I want to ask about the Set of 9 task force and who is leading it. What do you mean? You are?
Chudley's expression turned to shock.
Me? What? You have the foremost knowledge of the books. You are good under pressure, and you successfully revealed the identity of person of interest 9009. Now, that being said, and this is my unprofessional opinion, you are a pain in my ass. Noted. But as much as we might clash, you are our best shot. And I'll be needing you to compile a site dossier and orientation video. Staffing is going to increase 150% within the next few weeks, and we need to get people up to speed. We're both on it.
Johnson nodded.
But afterwards, Director, I'd like a few days off. If I could send someone to do a thaumaturgical sweep in my home, that would be great.
Richter seemed a little taken back by her request.
Of course, Johnston. But the other thing, is something happening at home? I just want to be sure of a few things is all. Is that everything you need from me? Yes, I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page moving forward. Right? I'll be seeing you soon, Chudley.
Chudley could tell Johnson's thoughts were elsewhere as she got up and left the room. The thought of the mysterious Mary still weighed heavy on his mind.
And that is the end of the entry.
Yeah.
So the whole thing, obviously not being what we're used to. That's the first time we've ever actually just full on read a story.
This is, yeah.
That's new to us.
Absolutely.
But I do like having this like kind of narrative to what the set is about. That gave me off of a lot of like, obviously we were even saying something about like the Infinity Stones and how like all the books kind of represent a stone or something. If you get them all together, then you're a motherfucker.
Like it
ultimate
makes the
weapon.
ultimate weapon, which I'm sure there'll be a separate SCP on that.
It gave me off like the vibes of like something very comic book style shit.
Yeah, this is the first time out of the SCPs that, in my mind, it went from
not an SCP
horror, scary
story about SCPs.
Yeah.
This is more inside to the narrative of the Foundation.
Yeah,
and I like it because it's all honesty. It's creating that
background.
Story. Absolutely, it's fantastic.
It is good.
I did view. I really didn't view Chudley as really anybody, even at the beginning of this, because I even said he had no fucking role.
Right.
and now at the end of the story, he now has a fucking level 4 clearance, and now he's on top of the world right now.
Yeah. It ended well.
Character development.
Very good character development.
We don't have that.
And now we do. And we find it weird that there is.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It's brand new.
It's like, what is this shit? Like, but it follows in line of a novel where you're reading about this and a chapter, boom, gets directed like completely off the topic and a little side story. This is another chapter in the Book of 9 books to me. The way I look at it.
I mean, that's really a cool way to think about it, though. Too, is just like if you had a book that literally said "Set of 9" by something canon or whatever his name is.
Yeah, well,
their name is.
What happens if you click on that?
It takes us to their thing.
Oh, and they have their own web page?
Nah, it's just their wiki on this page. I would love to fucking I hope you know that we're fucking reading your shit and enjoying your shit.
If there's any chance you're listening, please reach out to us.
I'm not going to rate the tale because we don't like it. It's the best tale that we've ever read so far.
Yeah, why
because
even?
it's the only tale that we've read so far.
But I mean, as far as enjoyability, I mean, I enjoyed the shit out of it.
It was fucking great.
Yeah.
My favorite part is when the fucking book spat out the snake and she turned into the snake. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I could just imagine her fucking like cracking into her fucking shaped eye patch.
Yeah.
She probably looks sexy.
Well,
you think?
If you want to go there.
Oh yeah.
You sure?
Like bitch from Ragnarok. What the fuck is her name?
You got me on that one.
I don't know. Yeah, that woman. All right.
Like Snoo vibes?
What?
Snoo.
I don't know what that is.
Futurama? Death by Snoo?
I didn't watch Futurama that much.
Really? I have to educate you.
Yeah.
I will.
It's the same thing as why I didn't watch The Simpsons.
Do you have Hulu?
I did watch a little.
Hulu?
I watch a lot more fucking Futurama that I'm actually letting myself on. Hold on. Thank you guys for stopping by this channel. Please leave us a like and a comment if you enjoyed this episode.
Please.
Even if you hated it. Tell us about it. Tell us why you hated it. Tell us about how annoying Rob is.
Tell us we suck.
Yeah, there you go. All right, keep your ear to the ground for the next episode. Until then, we'll see you. Goodbye.
Later.